Well, for more on the developments to come out of the ANC Gauteng elective conference, we're joined by political analyst Dr Zamo Mbandlwa. Dr. Mbandlwa, thank you very much for your patience with us this morning. Perhaps let's just look at what it is that we've heard from the two contenders for the position of chairpersonship for Gauteng. Earlier on, Ziyanda Ngcobo speaking to Panyaza Lesufi, him pointing something that was quite poignant out, saying that there was a march that happened in Soweto this week and the ANC was nowhere to be seen. And it would suggest from him that people of South Africa are moving forward without the party, him questioning the relevance of the African National Congress in 2022.
Yeah, good morning, Dudu, and good morning to the viewers at home. Thank you for inviting me. Indeed, we are facing some challenges as a country, and one is wondering in terms of looking at how the ANC at a national level has addressed the issues of Gauteng, because I believe that they have been very meticulous in dealing with issues of Gauteng, precisely because they are also conflicted. They also have a view on who must take the leadership positions in Gauteng based on the support that they will still need from provincial leadership and the regional leadership. I'm saying this primarily because if you look at what has transpired in the regional conferences of Tshwane and Ekurhuleni, you will recall that some votes were quarantined, and the members wrote to the NEC, and surprisingly, the NEC deferred the matter to the PEC. And up until yesterday, they said that the matter will be deferred to the PEC that will be elected today, if they end up electing the leadership today. So it tells us that the NEC do not have a right, or I might not say not a right per se, but they don't want to take a standpoint. They don't want to take a position in terms of the challenges that the ANC have at a regional level and at a provincial level. And this creates a problem now, because people will want to see the ANC electing the leadership, and people will want to know exactly who the ANC prefer as the leader of Gauteng. And that particular leader will have to convince the people on the ground, particularly the community members, to say, this is a new leadership, this is a new regime, and then we are going to do this, they are going to do whatever they want to do for the people on the ground. And if you look at you have raised the issues of the public protest and the marches that people had over the past few days, and you can tell that there are no political figures. People have taken power into their own hands. They no longer believe in political leadership. Not only the ANC, in fact, all other political parties. I don't know whether they dismiss political individuals who might want to come and join them, or they advise political figures to come as community members, not as political leaders or political party members. And this tells us that even moving to the 2024 national elections, people will have a different approach in terms of how they want to see the country moving forward. And based on the fight that the leaders of the ANC have, we are likely to see the ANC not winning elections in 2024. I'll keep repeating this. I know you have invited me in a show in the past, and I've raised this, and I think the ANC have failed dismally to deal with issues of divisions in the regional and provincial levels. And primarily because they also have a point, they have a view, because there is a suggestion that was made by the current Treasurer General to match the list, or to match the contending factions, which came out with the view that Panyaza Lesufi must be the chair and Lebogang Maile must be the deputy chair. And it's difficult to make such arrangements, because those who are contesting the chairmanship position, they have many people behind them. And for them to take a decision Others might see that particular decision as a decision of selling out the resolution of the faction or a resolution of the core. So it becomes very problematic for both contenders to make a decision, because remember, they are not on the ground canvassing.
Dr. Mbandlwa, I do apologize for just coming in there. Please, if you'd allow me to join you. For the purpose of time, whoever emerges as the winner out of this elective conference in Gauteng, what bearing does it have for whomever is going to be elected in December?
Right now, there is a trend in the provincial elective conferences of the ANC. The trend is those who want to be elected, they want to be seen as people who support the current regime, and but that will of course not be a cut and paste, because provinces will still have to convince each other. They still have to come with names of people that must lead the ANC at a national level, from the top 6 to the entire structure. So whoever that emerge in Gauteng will have to meet with other leaders in other provinces, and they need to come up with the collective that will lead the ANC in the country. So they can pronounce that they are supporting the current regime, but it doesn't mean that automatically the current regime will continue leading the ANC in the elective conference in December.
Dr. Zamo Mbandlwa is a political analyst. Thank you very much for weighing in on that matter.